continues the pins that we've traded for. Most of these are hidden Mickeys, but some of them aren't. These Pasquale, however you want to pronounce it. He's from Tangled, and we have a couple of the set. I want to say there's 5 different colors plus the silver chaser, which you see on the top left. We have 2 yellow ones, but I don't know where the other one went. This Who Wants to Be a Millionaire pin is hideous. I only got it because it's really old, and also it's huge. If you can see the 2 pins next to it, it's like the same size as both of them combined. And this pin right here in the middle, this Haunted Mansion one, really pissed me off. It was the last night of our trip, and it was really dark outside where we traded for it, so I knew it was Haunted Mansion, so I was really excited to get it, and then I realized it has Mater on it from Cars, which is like my least favorite character ever, so now I don't like it. These are sketch pads. They're another Hidden Mickey series that came out this year. The black colored one on the left with Nemo is the Chaser. I believe there's a couple more in the series. I know one of them is Ariel, which we did not get, of course, because we love her, so we can't get her. Random Jiminy Cricket over there. These 2 Stitches are from a new starter set they sell. When you purchase a certain amount, you get it offered to you. Stitch, Baby Stitch, I guess, riding Jungle Cruise, and there's another Stitch to the right there. These 2 we got just because they're so ridiculous. And we have Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus there. And this Zac Efron one from High School Musical we had to get, because look at this. Watch. Hold on. Look at that. Slides up. It's like a real cell phone. And this is something you'll notice if you trade pins, or at least I do. If it's a really ridiculous pin or a memorable one, you'll remember when you got it, like where you were located when you traded for it, and sometimes the cast member. That was from a guy at Hollywood Studios in the back on Streets of America. Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. That's from, I want to say, a lanyard set that you can buy. These just came out this year in 2014 as well. They're the dwarves, and they have the mining supplies behind them, which I have to believe is some sort of tie-in with the mine train. But we got a couple of them. But every time we saw one that we didn't have, we would go to trade with the cast member, but somebody would be in front of us and snatch the one we wanted. It's really irritating, but we got a decent amount. These next ones are from the Disney Travel Company, and I really like them because I had never really seen them before in any of our other trips. I want to believe that they're a little more rare than just regular cast member pins because I've never seen them. And I'm going to show you the back because it looks really weird. This is how I know they're old, because it doesn't even have the Mickey heads on the back. Focus. It just has that like matte grid on the back, so those 2 are the same. I just got 2 because I felt like they were rare. And then the one next to it that says Edna on it, I have no idea what series or set that's from, and I haven't been able to find it on the internet anywhere, so I don't even know what's up with that. The one on the left there with Mickey with the balloons is cool. I really like this Mickey and Minnie Los Angeles one with Disneyland in the background because it's from the cruise line, and I believe they have one for every destination they cruise to on that side. So it has 2 prongs, and I traded for it. Anytime I get a pin that I traded for with 2 prongs on the back, it means it must be more expensive than a 1 prong. These ones kind of are just random. I don't know what that North America one came from. I think that Disney Difference one up there is a cast member only pin, which I don't know if they're supposed to trade it or not, but I got it. This Florida license plate one took me forever to figure out what it meant. I first thought it was Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique, but now I realize how stupid I was to not know what it meant, because it's Bibbidi Boppidi Boo, obviously. And then we have this Disneyland pin, which I'm not really sure. It says, "Where dreams come true," but I'm pretty sure that that's the slogan for Walt Disney World, because Disneyland is the happiest place on earth, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. There's a random Pinocchio there. These are a set. They're Disney. They're the ear hats. We have Grumpy, obviously, and Buzz Lightyear, and Dalmatians, and Evil Queen. Anytime you see her, you have to get her. That's my rule. This teacup Pluto goes with that Stitch above him from that starter set. This Sally is from a set of Candy Corn Nightmare Before Christmas. I think there's 5. Every time I see them, I trade for Sally or Jack because they're harder to find, and I'm never sure if the one I have is a scrapper or if it's fake, because these tend to be ones that I see a lot, scrapper. But now that I'm looking at her, I think she might be a scrapper because this part of her hair right there is white, which means it's probably a mistake. So she's probably fake, which, I already have more of them, so not that bent out of shape. I don't know what that ABC Mickey's from. I probably won't keep him. This is Donald, I want to say, or maybe Scrooge McDuck. He's a hitchhiking ghost. These ones here are license plates, and they have for attractions. They're a set you can buy, a booster set. There's Toy Story Mania and Expedition Everest. There's a bunch more, though. There's Woody's hat, Mad Hatter's hat, and there's a Muppet booster set out right now with them wearing mouse ears. These are probably the 3 least popular characters, which is probably why we traded for them. But I love Animal, so I'm really glad that we got that cool one. We really wanted Miss Piggy or Kermit, but obviously those are hard to get. And these last 2 are just a generic 2014 set that we got because we were there in 2014. Nothing too special, though. Alright, this is the last page of pins we traded for, I think. These are from a Jack Skellington holiday mystery box they used to sell. There was 2 pins in each one, and they each had a holiday. So the one on the top left, I believe, is a birthday one, and then the middle one's obviously New Year's, and the right is St. Patrick's Day. We pretty much have the whole set except for Columbus Day and Christmas, I believe. Those are ones I see a lot of scrappers or fakes of, too, so I always collect them every time I see them, just so I can weed out which ones of mine are fake and which are real. There's an Oogie Boogie pin. He comes with a lanyard clip that you can buy. I think the lanyard clip is Jack and Sally, but Chris really loves Oogie Boogie, and I really love Jack Skellington. So usually it helps because we're hunting for the same movie. These 3 are... they look like poker chips, but I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be. But I'm pretty sure that 2 of them are scrappers or fake, and the one in the middle is the real one, because if you look at the one on the right, he has no eyes. This one's kind of like in between. I can't tell if it's fake or scrapper or real or what's going on there, but anytime we see Oogie, we grab him. These I've learned, I thought they were like characters spinning a bingo spinner thing with like the bingo balls in it, but they look like skulls kind of. But I would later realize that it's popcorn. So we have Oogie Boogie on the left, and I think the one on the right is, I want to say something from the Matterhorn, but it also could be from Expedition Everest. Not really sure. Over here we just have some random cats. I'm not sure, I don't remember what the cat on the top left is from, but the one on the right is the Siamese cats. We love them. We love their song. It's so good. We have Brer Fox, and we have random Aloha chick up there. Dumbo, Queen of Hearts. Over here we have birds. You have Iago in the middle, and I think that bird's from either like the Sword in the Stone or the Black Cauldron, the one on the right. The buzzard on the left looks like Splash Mountain Buzzard, but... We also have random Mickey there. We have Eric from Little Mermaid. Random 2011 Mickey. I'm pretty sure that's a Scrapper Jungle Cruise because it has a bunch of scratches and divots in it. There's a Buzz Lightyear, and a Minnie as a ghost. There's a Disneyland Sully. Over here, we've got, you see these 2 right here, that one and that one. Those are from a series as Best Friends, like Disney characters who are best friends. And there's a bunch in the set. I think we have a good majority. So, a couple left we don't have. It's Simba and Nala in a lunchbox and a 10-year pin trading pin Stitch. There's a Scuttle from Little Mermaid. Thumper, and we have some Chip and Flick and whatever her name is. They're a letter series. We have this Mowgli. You never see Mowgli pins. Another Dumbo and another Eric. Down here we have Mickey dressed as Jack Skellington, which is annoying because I bought that pin in the fall. And I could have just traded for it way cheaper. I'm pretty sure that Vinylmation is from the Haunted Mansion, but I'm not sure. Evil Queen. You have that dude from Jungle Book whose name I can't remember. Headless Horseman. And then we have Darth Maul, Donald Duck, which is really cool. I'm really shocked that somebody traded that to a cast member. And then these 2, they're from a series of like a villains pack you can get. I think we have all of them at this point, except for maybe Scar. But I think there's more on the other page, so hold on. Yep, this is the next page here, and there's a couple more from that set. The Queen of Hearts, I think, is from the set, but I can't remember for sure. But we have Cruella. There's a Scar pin. There's Bruce the Shark from Nemo. This page is kind of like a blend of ones we traded for, and it also is starting into our limited edition pins, so... Those are my favorite, the limited editions. This is a good example of a scrapper and a real one. Captain Hook is real. He has a lot better detail. This Maleficent is fake. The color is off on the smoke behind her in the color, and she also has a huge pink scratch on her face, which you can't really see on the camera. But there's another Maleficent. That Captain Hook is also from the set, the villain's card I was talking about before. Hold on, we're going to be zooming kind of quick over here. That's a Haunted Mansion ghost. I don't know what set that's from, but it's really awesome, and I wish I knew where it came from, because I want the rest. These 2 are from Brave. I think it's a 4-pack you can buy, but I always only ever see these 2 being traded, so the other 2 must be way more popular. And the final 2 we traded for are these 2. Hades, and there's a Wanted poster series of villains. I think there's 5. I think I have all of them at this point, but there's a lot of fake ones out there, so I like to grab them when I can and weed out the fake ones. Alright, next we're going to be starting the limited edition pins. So these are like the nice, awesome ones we got. Limited edition ones are usually pretty spectacular, so I'm going to pause and then restart.